Alright, so before I head out, I want to do 3 things, okay? For one, I do have these beautiful Black History cards, and February is on the way. So what I'm going to start doing is when I do my tarot reading, I'm also going to pull, I'm going to do 2 cards today. I want to do 3, but that's long, okay? We're going to do 2 cards, okay? And then I'm going to talk to you about who those people are and how that resonates with me as a human. I'm going to pull some cards real quick on the tarot cards. I'm going to do 3, okay? Just for the efficiency of this video, because I don't want this video to be hella long. Then lastly, I'm going to flip randomly, or we're going to do this firstly. We're going to flip randomly to a page in the Bible, and we're going to read whatever message God has for us. So let's pray. Gather my bracelets, okay? So, dear God, I come to you right now and ask that you please align my energy with the goals that I have set, and to align me with whatever messages you or the universe has for me, okay? So, what message do you have for us today? I feel right up in here. All right, so I think I've done this one before. We're gonna go with, okay, so it's 1 Kings chapter 6 verse 19. I think that's how you say that. Okay, 1 Kings chapter 6 verse 19, possibly. So let's read it, okay? And this is coming off what Solomon built his palace. I think I read this in Charlotte. Anyway, so he prepared the inner sanctuary within the temple to set the ark of the covenant of the Lord there. The inner sanctuary was 20 cubits long, 20 wide, and 20 high. He overlaid the inside with pure gold, and he also overlaid the altar of cedar. Solomon covered the inside of the temple with pure gold, and he extended gold chains across the front of the inner sanctuary, which was overlaid with gold. So he overlaid the whole interior with gold. He also overlaid with gold the altar that belonged to the inner sanctuary. Okay, so for the inner sanctuary, he made a pair of cherubim, I guess, out of olive wood, each 10 cubits high. Stop. One wing of the first cherub was 5 cubits long, and the other wing 5 cubits. 10 cubits from wingtip to wingtip. The second cherub also measured 10 cubits, and for the cherubim were identical in size and shape. The height of each cherub was 10 cubits. He placed the cherubim, I guess, inside the innermost room of the temple with their wings spread out. The wings of one cherub touched one wall, while the wing of the other touched the other wall, and their wings touched each other in the middle of the room. He overlaid the cherubim with gold. Ooh. Okay. On the walls all around the temple, in both the inner and outer rooms, he carved cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers. He also covered the floors of both the inner and outer rooms of the temple with gold. For the entrance to the inner sanctuary, he made doors out of olive wood that were 1/5 of the width of the sanctuary. And on the 2 olive wood doors, he carved cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers, and overlaid the cherubim and palm trees with hammered gold. In the same way, for the entrance to the main hall, he made door frames out of olive wood that were 1/4 of the width of the hall. He also made 2 doors out of jumper wood, each having 2 leaves that turned in sockets. He carved cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers on them, and overlaid them with gold hammered evenly over the carvings. Okay, gold all on my chain. And he built the inner courtyard of 3 courses of dressed stone and 1 course of trimmed cedar beams. The foundation of the temple of the Lord was laid in the 4th year, in the month of Ziv. In the 11th year, in the month of Bull, the 8th month, the temple was finished in all its details according to its specifications. He spent 7 years building it. So first off, the temple that he built sounds absolutely beautiful. The sanctuary sounds absolutely beautiful. And what that signifies to me from God is that as long as you patiently and diligently continue to build, your creation in the end can be as magnificent as this sanctuary that was just built, I think, by Solomon. Okay, so thank you for that. So 1 Kings 6:19, yes, this is Solomon. So Solomon built the temple, okay? Awesome. So now let's move on to our Black History cards. And I will let you know where I got these from down below. My cards are mixed up because I lost the plastic to them, but that's okay. So let's pick 2 of these beautiful people. I just seen 2 I kind of want to do, but I'm going to let the earth do it. Okay, so this is just a word bank. I'm going to just set this to the side. So the 2 people on top, we got this beautiful goddess. This is Queen Amina. And then I got this. I'm going to just do 2 cards. I got this beautiful lady. Woo! Oh. Hatshepsut? Hatshepsut. I think that's how you say that. Ooh, help me. Hatshepsut. I think that's how you say that. Okay, so let's talk about Hatshepsut. Okay, so this woman, this beautiful goddess, she ruled over Egypt for 2 decades. Her impact remaining a part of the culture for thousands of years to come. So historians believe that during her rule, Egypt experienced a golden age, okay? So this was a time where there was peace and a surplus of wealth throughout the nation. Ow. As a ruler, she did not want to create war. Rather, she oversaw that Egypt transitioned to trading with other nations instead. She is still known as one of the first and most powerful female pharaohs of ancient Egypt. So 2 words that describe her are infinite and undaunted, okay? Beautiful. That is lovely. So I could definitely do that, okay? So let's talk about Queen Amina. So Queen Amina of Zaria was credited for being the first ruler to establish a government amongst her people. So she expanded the Zaria Empire and led her people to a golden age as well during her reign in the mid-15th century. So metal was an abundant natural resource found within the Zaria nation, and Amina used this as her advantage in war. Excuse me. Okay, so she utilized the metal by creating a special metal armor and weapon unknown to surrounding nations. Great nations such as Cana and Kushina paid levy to Zaria in respect of her military power. Okay, so Amina created trading routes with safe passage among surrounding lands and built earthen walls to protect the cities within her nation. Those same walls are still in place in modern-day Nigeria, Africa, where she is known and praised for being a powerful warrior queen. Okay, so words that describe her would be leader, unyielding, and ambitious. Alright, so both of these, okay, winners kind of guided their people to a golden age, okay? And I feel like that's God or the universe telling me that my work that's getting ready to be done will also lead other people to a golden age. And I definitely love that. I agree with that because I'm going into herbal medicine and I'm creating a mental health spa, and that's something that I think is going to save and help a lot of people, okay? So lastly, let me do, calm down. Let me do 3 cards and then we gonna go, okay? Because it's getting dark and it's about to get cold. The girl got on sandals, so yeah, I don't want my toes to freeze off. Okay, there one. Who that? So we got 6 of Swords, okay? What messages do you have for me, universe? So my shuffle is kind of slappy. You see all these bumps on my face? I've eaten a lot of sugar. Definitely going to go to Krispy Kreme, and tomorrow we're making blue velvet cupcakes. Yes, we are. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's my first time. And I think I'm gonna make them shit feel like 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, because I just don't feel like dealing with ugly. His energy is just disgusting. Go away. I think I'm gonna do it at 9, because I should be done by 11 for sure. Make it a 9. Come on, 2 more. Any messages from me, universe? Oh, yeah. Okay, what's that? The Hangman. Oh, fuck. Tower moment. No, what's the Hangman? Am I taking too long to make a decision? Okay, what's next? Come on, universe. One more. Y'all are so fucking nosy. God damn it. I get so fucking tired of being stared at, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, if people were staring at me because they thought I was beautiful and they wanted to engage with me, I wouldn't be so upset. But it's just the fact that I'm getting it's a nigger and why is it here stares, and it really irritates the fucking soul out of me. Alright, so we have, I think that's, oh no, the 9 of Swords. I mean, yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. Alright. Let's go to the Swords since we got 2 of those. So first we're gonna do, that's 8. Okay, no, that's 9. That's 9. Okay, so 9 of Swords in reverse. In its reversal, the 9 of Swords indicates intensified feelings of the above. Okay, you have made this situation much worse than it actually had to be, and need to look at what it is for what it is. Know the universe is on your side and it will be okay regardless. What the hell is this talking about? Okay. So in the other way, it indicates intensified feelings of the above. Oh, so the above, so it says this often indicates depression, nightmares, intense anxiety, and despair. So you saying that, oh, I'm basically making my fear of taking this leap, I've made it worse. I should take everything, it is what it is, and know that the universe is on my side. It's gonna be okay. All right, thank you. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. So 6 of Swords, okay, it's a card about regretful transition. What? Here we see our goddess looking out in the sunset, okay? As this card is coming to a close, as she voyages forward, there clearly seems to be 2 paths ahead of her. One is smooth and flowing in synchronicity, however, the other path is turbulent and moving with vigorous energy. You choose one path with leaves. What? You choose one path, leaves the other's destination unknown to her, and their leaves our goddess the feelings of regret and sadness. However, this goddess is ready for this journey and this release. Her sight is fixated forward, and that's all she sees. She has chosen her path and now is on her way to destiny. So this card calls us to realize that you are now on your way to a better position in life. However, in order to get there, you will need to release something or someone that can't go with you. Maybe it's a burden or a relationship, but either way, it's holding you back from a necessary transition in life. You may initially regret having to leave them behind, but soon will see the better phase ahead of you having done so. Your sadness will indeed be replaced with clarity and acceptance of change. Move forward, goddess. I think this is talking about A, letting California go, and 2, put that fucking notice in and stop being a pussy about it. Fuck how he feel about it. He's definitely gonna be mad, but who cares? Okay, I should have thought about that before he was a dickhead. So the Hangman. Plus, I'm mainly doing it because my benefits run out with unemployment. And yes, they're gonna extend it, but I don't really know the process of extending it, when they're going to extend it, and all that type of shit. So I feel like to get ahead of it, I need to go ahead and transition out of California, continue to collect my money, my unemployment, and use that money to kind of set foundation in Atlanta so that I can start to grow my business. Okay, this is my income right now, and I've earned it. I've worked for it. The whole time that I've been here in California, I've worked my ass off, and this is all money out of my pocket. So I'm gonna use all that I can, just save up, and then we're gonna move, and we're just gonna make this happen. Okay, so now we got the Hangman. Is that what I just read? No, it's not about to read. Okay, so this card may appear at a time when you simply need to just pause and wait. It may be a time you may need to reflect and readjust, and know that by taking this time out to do so, you just might land yourself in a much better position than you previously imagined. So here, remember the law of acceptance, because at every moment you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Pushing won't help. All things happen within their destined time, so relax and just hang out. Okay, I like that card, but it's tricky because I always get it, and then the moment that I start fucking chilling too fucking hard, I get the cards that are like, oh, you're not serious and you're losing motivation. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to enjoy myself, but I'm also going to get shit popping. Like, I've enjoyed myself this week. I've eaten out probably way more than I should. And I mean, I'm supporting small businesses like eating out, okay? But I probably should stop and start cooking again. And also, I mean, I do have things I need to focus on, so I'm going to chill, but I have to come up with a plan. I can't chill too hard, universe. I don't have that much time. I definitely trust God, and I trust the universe, and I know that this is going to work out. But I know that the last time, the mistake that I made when I moved here from California is I did not have a solid fucking plan. I didn't have an exit strategy, and when shit crumbled, it was fucking horrible. It was the worst time of my life. I'm not going through that shit again, okay? So in order to make sure that I am utilizing my time efficiently, that I am doing things that are going to create or generate streams of income and kind of help me to build that foundation of generational wealth until I get into position of excessive income and flow, I got a plan for this, okay? I gotta make this shit happen for myself. I can't just go 1000% off of faith now. I gotta have some type of plan for myself. I did not mean to pull this out on camera. Oh God. Anyway, but I can't go through that shit again, and I really don't want to have to get a job. I want my job to be me creating content for my channel and me going to visit different facilities and different locations that are just like the one that I'm trying to create. I want my job to be going to meetings and talking to people that can help me make my dream come true and my business plan come to life. That's what I want to do as a job, and how I want to work. I don't want to have to sign up for a real 9-to-5 and have to go and clock in on somebody else's clock. So with that being said, God, I love you. Yes, I trust you and the universe, but I also trust you to put into my mind a plan that's going to work for the both of us, okay? So thank you. I love you all. Thank you for listening, and I will be back to check up on you, and I'll be back to give you an update on what's going on with me in a week or so. All right, bye.